What's up, everybody? Zach, aka me, aka Zack, with a brand new Coffee with Zack in English. Coffee with Zack in English. Now, this is a very special edition because I am wearing my Manchester United tie over here. And if I'm wearing a tie, you know that it's serious. It's a very serious episode. It might seem like I'm joking around, but if you've met Red Devils supporters, people of Manchester United, and the fact that we're not in the Champions League right now this season, we're a little upset this season. So, as many of us are not in a good mood while we drink our Guinness or our Heineken for the lack of Champions League for our team, please understand that right now when we speak, take us seriously. I am appealing to Republican voters because I know that they are undecided. They're like, oh, but they love being a Republican. They love, all the Republicanness with, with their guns and all this and that, and so many issues that they care deeply about. Please understand that as a lifelong Democrat, as someone who's voted for Democrat ever since I became a citizen of the United States, I think it was when Obama became president, which was like voted in 2008. I may have been able to vote in 2004 for John Kerry. I think if I was a citizen back then, I did vote for him. I'd have to go back in the past and just remember when I became a citizen and when I was able to vote. And I believe, I did vote for John Kerry. But a whole Coffee with Zack, or Coffee with Zack in English, about John Kerry using the power of quantum mechanics. We'll talk about it some more, and how the fact that John Kerry is not taken seriously because people don't think he's aesthetically pleasing, even though he's actually very smart and has a lot of candor and knows what the fuck he's talking about. But because of the way that he looks, no one seems to listen to him when he talks about climate change. Similar fashion happened to Al Gore. So it appears that at this point in time, we're going to have to find some kind of goddamn Victoria's Secret model to be a spokesperson for climate change and global warming, because I don't know what else to say, but the Earth is warming. The Earth is warming. The sun is completely going out of solar flares and all that. So at this point in time, we're going to have to do it. We're just going to get a Victoria's Secret model, supermodel, to become a spokesperson for the global warming and climate change, because it appears that none of you guys are paying attention. You're not paying attention. Poor Al Gore has been talking about 40 fucking years on this topic, and you still don't listen. So I'm saying it right now. Dua Lipa, please enjoy dancing for a few more years. Your book club is great for all your little fans, but as you get a little bit older and a bit too tired of dancing nonstop for 8 hours, and you know how exhausted it looks like for Madonna nowadays, start your career as an ambassador or ambassadrice for the United Nations. It would be great on you. Dua Lipa, go ahead, think about it, come work for the United Nations and be a spokesperson for climate change. You're very aesthetically pleasing. Everyone will listen to you and immediately say, oh, okay, we really have to pay attention to global warming. 20 more years, we're going to have no more fresh water in this goddamn world. Thank you. Anyway, guys, it's the general election. General, keyword on general. Here's a goddamn election in November. We're in October, so one more month. One more month, it's the election. One more month is the election. We have to vote. We have to vote. Very important to vote. Shout out to Alex Ferguson. Look, I'm wearing my Seiko Japan watch, SEIKO watch, Japan watch, and my Manchester United tie. We're gonna find a way to hang out and watch the Red Devils. We'll figure it out. Even while you're watching it, I'll put it on Manchester TV, MUTV, or I'll put, I'll watch it on the weekends, but we'll watch it together somehow, some way. Anyway, guys, please understand that these papers in the mail, the description about the general election and the sample ballots, just prepares you for how important it is to vote. I know a lot of you guys think all you want to do is you want to vote in the presidential election. Oh, who is it, Biden? Is it Trump? We'll just figure out who to vote for, and let's move on. It's not just that, guys. Everything takes place on the local, state, and federal level. All those little guys, all those little candidates, first they get big on the local level, then on the state level, then on the federal level. Do you understand that, sometimes I like to call John Stewart my Lord and Savior, but we all know, everyone knows me, knows who my Lord and Savior is. It's fucking President Barack Obama back in the days. If it wasn't for him, I swear to God, there would be no more country. 44, President Obama started with a goddamn clipboard. A goddamn clipboard on the streets of Chicago. On the streets of Chicago, with a clipboard, He was a community organizer. A community organizer just walking around making speeches saying, we need to get this done, we have to get this done. Then, if history, if history reminds myself, if I did not forget, I believe he was a senator. Was he a senator of the state of Illinois? I believe that's what he was. Whatever the hell his position was, he jumped into the ranks on the local level, state level, and eventually he became President of the United States. Now, what does that mean? That means that if you don't pay attention to local elections, it can really backfire. And I can say that as a reminder because it has backfired in my neck of the woods. I live in Stanislaus County. It's a very reddish district, and the last midterms election, nobody paid attention, and a GOP type weird MAGA cult guy won. That's what happened. I was basically at the mercy of a lot of these Trump gangsters, and they basically ganged up on us, and they voted red, and the whole county is red, and I'm missing mail. I'm missing letters in the mail. I'm not getting mail from Democrats. I'm not getting letters from French people, and it's very dangerous. It's a very dangerous district, and I try to live with it, and thankfully, thanks to the, because I go in full, Naruto mode, or whatever you want to call it, or whatever the hell you want, whatever game you can think about it, and, just go like this, and then But I need you guys to understand that voting on a local level is extremely important, That's why I reached out to FemDems. who are in their chapter in Sacramento, and I just send them a little tweet, and I say, hey, listen, ladies, I need some help in the Stanislaus County. Please show up around in this neck of the woods and start talking to these voters in this county. They really need to understand it's really important, and not just because they're women and they're feminists and they have to talk to women, explain to them their right to choose or women's right or things of that nature, but they basically have to run around town and just explain, look, Kamala Harris is going to be a great vice president of the United States. She's going to be a great commander-in-chief. She knows what she's doing. She was a former prosecutor, and she's a neighbor. She's from the state of California. She was working in San Francisco. I love San Francisco. I dream about living in San Francisco from time to time. Sure, I'm going to keep living in Stanislaus County because that is where I reside. My wife is here, my stepdaughter is here. But I'd love to have some kind of a apartment in San Francisco, or at least, somewhere an office. If I could have an office there and travel faster, if I have my commute, I could get a lot of stuff done. Full well that Silicon Valley is in San Francisco, full well that La French Tech SF's in San Francisco, full well that all my favorite DJs, that's the closest city they come to have concerts when it's downtown at any venues, whatever the case may be. You remember full well I was in SF when there was Swedish House Mafia. I was there in San Francisco. Or when I saw, just any other DJs you can think of. I think recently I saw Charlotte DeWitt. I was a little upset. All she played was a bunch of Indian gibberish. But hopefully the next time that Steve Angelo comes back to town, hopefully next year. Last time he showed up during 420, tickets were too expensive. Tickets were cheap, but the hotel was too expensive. Next time he comes over, please bring along Sebastian Ingrosso, Axwell, and the fourth unknown member of Swedish House Mafia, Alesso. Shout out to Sweden at NATO. Anyway, please understand the importance of voting. Voting is so important. I need you guys to understand. So many years ago, you're like, I want to vote for someone I want to have a beer with. Look, all you guys that are military, when you're on the goddamn ship, on the fucking ship, okay, where there's like 5,000 people, do you really want your commander, your admiral, to be having a beer and be drunk when he's piloting the goddamn ship? Of course not. So yes, it would be great to have, a president who you want to have a beer with. But please understand that being commander-in-chief is more than some kind of doing a beer bong or some shit. It really is more than that. It's a lot of responsibilities. You have to work long hours. You have to write a lot of paperwork. You have to explain a lot of things. You have to give presentation. You have to talk. You have to be the leader of the free world. It's a lot of work. Former President Barack Obama was great at it. He was great at it. He really did a good job. Trump was a disaster. It was a disaster. I know, because I had a lot of sleepless nights. So did you. A lot of you guys work in politics. A lot of you guys are diplomats. A lot of you guys work in intelligence communities, agencies. You're panicking. You were like, after just 3 weeks of Trump, you're like, holy shit, we're gonna lose America. 3 weeks of Trump, America almost fell to its knees. That's how it was. That's literally how it was. Confirmed. There's reports. People have wrote, whether it's top secret reports or just released reports. That's what they said. They said, at this rate that we're going, if Trump is still president, we're gonna have no more country in 3 weeks. This was written. There are documents. Go ask the FBI. Go ask DOJ. Go ask any intelligence agencies. This is a written statement. They said at this point in time, if Trump stays president for like 3 weeks straight, we will have no more country. Those are the facts. That is the reason why there was a collection of over 700 individuals, everyone in intelligence communities, agencies, everyone in military people, people that were 4-star generals, people that were, commanders and everything. And they said 700 of them signature on a piece of paper and presented it to the AP, the Associated Press, and say, look, there's 700 of us. We know what the fuck we're doing, and we want Kamala Harris to be president. We want Kamala Harris to be president because if we do not do that, then America is fucked. America is screwed, and forget it. We will know. I explained to you. I was being polite. I'm being polite. I'm being nice. Oh, Zacky, the nice guy. Listen, if Trump becomes president, America loses its place as a superpower. Does that make sense now? Do you understand the amount of trouble that we're in? That's why it's important to vote. You have to vote. You want America to stay as a superpower in this world, the leading entity of the whole planet. The one that's saves the world, and you can't do. The reason why I like Iron Man and Captain America is not because I don't like America. I don't mind Captain America. Captain America is black now. It's amazing. It's amazing. I can't wait for the new Marvel Secret Wars movie. It's going to be awesome. But listen, goddammit. The way we're doing, do you realize how Trump is stupid? Just completely. The IQ levels is so bad, it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Look, everybody in this MAGA cult and all this and that, they're trying to scare you. They're like, oh, the Democrats, they do all kinds of these weird trafficking and this and that. Guess what the fuck happened? Go talk to the FBI. Talk to Christopher Wray. What did he say what did they show him in the report? According to this latest report, it appears that everyone who was MAGA cult on the freeway, who was driving, they all were the ones who were using trucks to traffic drugs and smuggling immigrants. Bam. Mic drop. You like that? Quantum mechanics. I told you guys, 3 seconds, I can just destroy your argument just like that. Like I said, I try to be nice, but look, sometimes you're just starting to piss me off, and I have to really just wake you up and just be like, oh, listen, goddammit. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that little speech, and hopefully Obama, Biden, and Harris go like this and can move on and just explain other issues. All right. Now we're going to take a little break. We're going to talk about video games, and then we're going to go straight into what the fuck's happening between Israel, Iran, and Lebanon and Gaza Strip. We'll talk about that. We're going to take a little video game break, and then we'll go into that. All right, guys. The guys that you love video games, I know especially dads and moms, but mainly dads. I know right now all your kids and teenagers are crying and yelling at you. They're like, I want the new FC25. I want the new FC25. I want the new NBA 2K25. It's very expensive. It's very expensive. $70. It's a very expensive video games. A lot of you are still young. You need to save your money. You need to get a part-time job. You need a part-time job. If you're 16 or older, get yourself a part-time job, and then you can get the game that you want or the system that you want. But please understand, especially as a father of if you're an immigrant and you're a father, whether you're black, brown, Muslim, whatever, black, brown, Muslim, Sikh, Buddhist, Christian, Jewish, believe in Transformers. Oh wait, someone just asked me about this religion. A lot of you guys profound you like a Jedi religion, Jedi. So if you like Star Wars religion, any fucking place that you believe in, understand that the struggle of being a second generation and you're an immigrant, If your kids are so pissed off that they want the latest video game when it comes to sports, please tell them, listen, kiddo, just go back in the past a little bit. And last year's game is just as good. It's just as good. Look at this. Look at this. Have you played these games? Did you finish it with everything? Did you get all the trophies? Did you platinum it? Probably not. So look, yes, it'd be nice to get all those latest games right now. It would be. Hopefully I can get them as well. But listen, if you're a father and you're trying to reason with your child or a teenager, tell them, listen, goddammit. Those games, the latest game, FC25, NBA 2K25, they're worth $70. For less than that, you can get both these games. Both these games. You can get FC24 for $25, and you can get NBA 2K24. I didn't check how much it is right now, but I believe it's under $40. And these games are amazing. And then guess what you can do? Guess what you can do? Just if you're patient and you listen to whatever the fuck you want to call me, if you want to call me Uncle Zacky, or I'm not Santa, but I do enjoy NORAD Track Santa, and it's a wonderful organization. Please understand that if you're just patient enough, all you have to do is wait until Christmas. Wait until Christmas, around Christmas, and actually a little bit before Christmas. When? 3 more weeks. Because what is in 3 more weeks? You know full well what's in 3 more weeks. Black Friday bundle. In 3 more weeks, it's Black Friday. You can get the next games, FC25, NBA 2K25, for half the price, for like $25. So all I am asking you to do, guys, get these games if you want. These are great. These are great. All you have to do is wait till Black Friday. Black Friday, go to GameStop, go to Target, go to Amazon, go to Best Buy, and you can get the latest game. They're going to be on sale for a very short period of time. Bam! It's going to be like $25, and you can get FC25, and you can get NBA 2K25 for $25. And you're like, oh, but how does you know that? How do you guys? Video games. I've been playing video games since the original Sega, and the original Nintendo, and I got the PlayStation as soon as I could afford it when I came to America, and I got the Ridge Racer with it. But please understand, guys. I know it's hard to reason with your child, and if you have troubles, I will do my best. I'm sorry for not showing up sooner. I will come to GameStop. I will give a speech, or I'll talk to one of your super fans, and let that kid or whoever, that teenager, talk to the rest of the crowd. And let them talk to everybody else and say, I met the guy. You heard of the guy, the July radio guy? He showed up at GameStop. He said Zack was dead in Final Fantasy, and now he's back. That's the guy. He's here. Look, I'll talk to you guys, and I'll say, look, wait until Black Friday Bundaloo weekend. During Black Friday, you'll be able to get FC25, NBA 2K25 for half the price, and that includes the NBA 2K25 with a big surprise. But there's a hanger with like some kind of Optimus Prime Transformer or some shit in there. Gundam. All right. Anyway, let's now that we talked a little video game break over here, let's go straight into all this nonsense on the TV screens, because I got pissed off at Matthew for being racist, and now he's shitting his pants because the whole goddamn region is even worse. So let's crack open a Pellegrino and let's talk about what's happening now. All right. First of all, it appears that no one understood the implication of Netanyahu's stupidity. Netanyahu's stupidity is that he kept pushing buttons. The way I can explain to that using quantum mechanics, that one's going to make you want to punch someone in the face, is imagine if some stupid MAGA cult kept using the N-word. What the fuck happened? Someone did that inside of a 7-Eleven or something, and what did the black man do? We know everybody what the black man did. He grabbed this nice little can of twisted tea. He grabbed that can. He heard that guy kept using the N word, and he just smacked him across the head. And everyone was like, I would have done the same thing. So this is what happened. Netanyahu kept pushing the buttons, kept, treating them, they're just dirty Arabs. And he kept pushing and he kept pushing and he kept destroying, and there's genocide. He's making fun of the Arabs. There's all the Arabs are up in arms. They're like, this is ridiculous. And we know how dangerous that is. Using quantum mechanics. I explained that shit to State Department, Quai d'Orsay, the company, the GSE. I explained this shit is that, look, it's been the way that everything has been working has been wonderful. There's been no major terrorist attacks in a long time. Like, let's be happy. Like, there hasn't been that many suicide bombing in like a really long time. A really long time. Like, you remember those couple years back in the past where it's like, another one. It was very frustrating. The military around the planet, they're like, man, this shit's crazy. It just keeps on happening. And eventually, it died down. It calmed down. Now, do we want that shit to happen again? No, we don't. We don't. All we had to do was tell Netanyahu, calm down. Calm this shit down. Everybody hates you. The whole planet manifesting in the street. No, Netanyahu. There's the South Africa. South Africa comes to the United Nations. They're talking. They're like, this is the International Criminal Court. We're trying to reason with this guy. He cannot seem to understand what we're saying, and we have to banish him, and we need to get rid of him. And he still didn't listen. He's pushing with that. He's still killing Palestinians. He's still killing, and then I started killing Lebanese people. And then everyone's like, look, it's very important. United Nations, UNGA 79, General Assembly. Everyone's talking. Everyone's taking their time. They're all like, listen, goddamn it, this is very important. Everyone, all the nations are giving their speeches. They're talking, and there's like all the goddamn lights. All the lights are green, and one is red, and this goddamn idiotic Netanyahu, and he's starting to piss everybody off. It's like everyone's voting. They even said, this is it. 12 more. You have 12 months, and Israel has to be kicked out of Palestinian territories, out of Gaza, out of West Bank. It's been done. We went into, they were in the United Nations. They tried everything. They tried Super Saiyan, they tried Supreme Kai, they tried explaining with like Death Stranding, they tried explaining with, I don't know what else. Like I was like, SR-72. I didn't know what else I had to do. Like I just had to explain, look, we need to get this done. It's done and over with. And basically, those idiots never were able to just remove Netanyahu, and it got worse and worse and worse. And now it's like Iran is attacking Israel, and now Israel is like, well, they're going to retaliate. And it's tit for tat. And then what? New global crisis in the whole goddamn region. Is that what we want? Just after the goddamn General Assembly 79? Just after the United Nations just had their big speech for like 6 fucking days? Really? Did they not learn anything? It's really like 2 children over here fighting like idiots. Everyone's like, maturity. Guess what? These 2 fuckers are the ones that were being immature. The whole goddamn time. It's so annoying. I'm just like, and now it's, respect to Kamala Harris and respect to the future Vice President Tim Walz. But look, I don't give a shit about the debate right now. Please move on. It's there's like another goddamn almost war, global conflict over here in Iraq, Iran, Lebanon, Israel, Palestine. The whole goddamn region's on fire. Now you just won't stop talking about this goddamn vice presidential debate. It's like, it's 11 p.m. It's already 1 a.m. on the East Coast. Switch the topic, please. I didn't even get to watch Erin out front. She wasn't even on the goddamn screen at 4 p.m. It's ridiculous. All right, cut the commercial. Hopefully they'll change the topic and go straight into foreign affairs. Anyway, look, motherfuckers. Please take the situation seriously. You do not want the whole conflict to get out of trouble. Do you know why? because we all forgot to put gas in our tanks. We all forgot to put gas in our tanks. So tomorrow or the next week, do we want gasoline to be at $7 a gallon? No, we don't. We don't. So I suggest all the diplomats, to just get on the goddamn telephone, get on your fucking conference calls, and just defuse the situation. Defuse the situation. Take care of it immediately. Immediately. And I'm sick of this shit. And unfortunately, Biden can cuss. Kamala can cuss. Obama can cuss. So I'm cussing for them. I'm cussing on their behalf. Fix this shit. Seriously, it is very important. It is very important. I don't understand how else to explain it to you guys. This is very dangerous. Very dangerous. We are 1 month away from the voting elections. Please remember, this is a red Manchester United tie. Manchester United. Manchester United. There we go. Manchester United. Vote blue to save America. Vote blue to save America. Vote for Kamala Harris. Vote for Tim Walz. Vote for all the local candidates. In California, we have Alex Padilla, Latino. You know what Alex Padilla is going to do if you vote for him in California? He's going to save DACA. He's going to save DACA. You're going to make sure you're going to be here, go to college, stay out of trouble. If you don't, stupid Trump, you know what he's going to do? You think he likes Latinos? No, he's going to eat this goddamn taco salad and make that sign. What is he going to do? He's going to deport all you guys to Mexico. Is that what you want? You don't. Okay, so vote for Kamala Harris, and she will save the Latino in this state of California and throughout the nation. And she's going to make sure that you guys get water bottles in when you're working in those fields and all this and that, because this is very stressful and racist when people of Latin descent work all these fields in California when it's 100 fucking degrees and you don't have 2 water bottles in your fucking jeans. It pisses me off. All you guys that are on Bueno Radio right now, you're on Bueno Radio, you make Latino songs for me, for my podcast, make a song and say, Zack say he wants everybody to have 2 water bottles in their jeans anytime they work on the fields. Any industry, vegetables, fruits, whatever the fuck it is, especially vegetable fruits, not tobacco, I don't like tobacco. I want them to have 2 water bottles in their jeans. Okay. All right. Matthew Miller, if you make another goddamn Pakistan and donuts jokes like that, I swear to God. I got some Chewy Chips Ahoy. Have you ever had Chewy Chips Ahoy? These are delicious. Absolutely love those. Obviously, I do promote the Girl Scout cookies. My stepdaughter makes those. But if you ever have Chewy Chips Ahoy, they're just delicious. You have that with some milk, and you can just it's amazing. Chips Ahoy cookies and milk, and shout out to NORAD. We'll make sure that both sides, East and West, America and Russia, will scream at Iran and Israel, telling them both to shut the fuck up and calm down before they just blow everything out of proportion. We'll get it done. All right, guys. I am still in the 8080 contest. I'm DCG 75. I'm trying to win the Porsche 992. It's worth $450K. If I can win that, I can pay off the mortgage, pay off the credit card, buy a new phone, get a new car, get an SUV for my wife, get a savings account, all kinds of shit. So if I could win DCG 75 8080, it's a Porsche 992 GT3 RS, it would really mean the world to me. And I'll do a video and do a whole story and explain to you guys how much trials and tribulation and almost bullshit I've been through in my life. It would be fun. It would be nice to tell all that story. Okay. I guess that's enough. We're already at the 30-minute mark. So for you guys who love ESPN, 30 for 30, keep doing those specials. I'll do my best to watch them. I know you guys are having a lot of gossip based on the way I act, and please understand that I am very much Yes, I am in touch with my feminine side, but yes, I am still a man. And please understand that every time you think that I don't like women, I do. Ask every woman you know if they've heard of Jelly Radio and what they do with those earbuds by themselves. Okay? So anyway, we'll have more time amongst guys and watch ESPN, I promise. I just that I'm a little busy with a bunch of other topics. I don't know how else to explain to you guys, but you guys are over here dealing with this and this and this. Look, I'm over here. I'm ready for Death Stranding 2 because I'm trying to defeat a monster who's essentially in charge of the entire military-industrial complex. And there's one guy, even one more level up than him, which is Netanyahu. Yeah, the guy is basically Dick Cheney, and Dick Cheney's still alive. This is disturbing. He's like some kind of an architect robot. We don't understand how to get rid of him. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is October. I'll make sure to put the new book club for the month of October. And yeah. So thank you guys for watching. And look, Biden is getting old. I understand he is getting old. And I know that the gossips around is that, Zacky, you look like you're on your period all the time. I'm not on my period, okay? I'm not on my period. I have a lot of emotions, and I have to explain them calmly and in a reasonable manner, because when I start to talk, you're just going to be so scared to death, you're going to have nightmares. You're going to have nightmares. This is why we play Death Stranding 2, because this is the level of boss battles we're dealing with over here. Okay? Global warming, climate change, very important. We got 20 more years, no more fire. Okay? Very serious shit. Thank you guys for watching. Seconds. All right. Denzel, I hope you get a chance to make Equalizer 4. Those movies are amazing. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time.